So this is how to get big as a skinny guy in 3 simple steps that you've probably all heard before, but I'm going to break it down in a slightly different way. So number 1, food. Please eat high protein, high calorie meals, okay? Please, because it's going to help you. You don't need to have 4 or 5 meals. You just need to have 3, really. As a skinny guy, you just need to have 3 and you'll see some progress. You can increase the amount of meals that you have if you really want to. But for me, 3 meals is a sweet spot, especially because being on a budget while sort of lean bulking is quite hard. The 3 foods that I suggest you always implement are eggs, chicken, and mince. I'm not going to say anything else about that. This is just a simple, quick video, but you need eggs, chicken, and mince to really fulfill the protein and the calories and improve your overall health, because these are actually natural, not some bullshit air fryer frozen chicken that has been put in some chemicals to actually last longer. Some other foods as well that I pair these with is rice and just pasta and toast. Like, that's all I do, and then I have milk at the end of the day. But yeah, that's simply what this diet consists of. Now, I will do a more in-depth video if this video does well. I will do a more in-depth video on diet and training and sleep, but for now, that is what you're getting for diet. Okay, let me know in the comments if you need any help. But yeah, second, training. You need to be training on some sort of split. I don't care what it is, push pull legs or chest and bicep, back and tricep. You need to be training some sort of split. I want to say 3 to 4 days a week is good enough. If you're doing any more than that, you probably are doing more harm than you are doing good. So I highly suggest you stick to 3 or 4 days. Simply doing, let's say if you're doing a push-pull legs, push on like a Monday, pull on like a Wednesday, and legs on like a Friday. And if you want to do 4th day, for skinny guys, just train arms specifically, okay? And that will be on like a Friday or a Saturday or something like that. So yeah, push, pull, legs, arms is what I started with. You should probably do the same. Nowadays I just do chest and bicep, back and tricep, legs and arms. So yeah, that's really quick what you should do. If you want to learn form, literally just go on YouTube. You can search it up. Find one creator who you really like and you really resonate with, and just copy what they do for form. Especially if they're an educational channel on YouTube, they're going to really help you. So definitely go for that. Now, I get this question a lot too, rep ranges. Honestly, rep ranges don't really matter as you go further in. I think rep ranges are a good foundation for you to start on. So I'd say probably 8 to 10 reps for each set is pretty good. But slowly, as you're getting used to the gym, you kind of want to transition it to just going to failure and being able to lift the heaviest weight possible at around 4+ reps. I think if you can do a heavy weight with good form, by the way, heavyweight with good form, and you can do it for 4+ reps, you'll be golden. Like, you'll be building muscle, it's fine. And do like 3 sets, like that's fine. Now, I highly recommend for you guys who don't really know what muscles are in your body but the bicep, I highly recommend you do some research and you just look at the things that you need to train to actually get bigger. Now, I'll list a few of them right now. You want your side delts on your shoulders to be bigger. You want your triceps on your arms to be way bigger. I know you'll probably say, oh, but what about the bicep? No, trust me, the tricep makes up 2/3 of your arm, whereas the bicep only makes up 1. So if you build the tricep, you're going to get huge, okay? Last of all, sleep and recovery. Now, for each of these splits, I kind of touched on it before, but for, say you're doing a push-pull legs, you kind of want to leave a day in the middle so you can at least recover, so that the muscles can have time to actually build, instead of you doing like 6 days a week and you're just breaking the muscle over and over again and it doesn't actually get any bigger. That's what happens when you do 6 days a week. But if you do 3 or 4 days a week, you're fine. You know, you have days in between where the muscle will actually build and then slowly get bigger. But if you're just training every day, you're fucked, because like, what time is the muscle going to be able to build? And that's none. So yeah, fucking leave a day or 2. I don't care if someone's told you or Andrew Tate's told you, oh, you need to train every day. Bro, it's not going to help you, okay? You actually need to be strategic about building muscle, and you need to be very smart, okay? So work smarter, not harder, okay? And with sleep, all you need is 7 to 9 hours. I'm not going to say anything else about that. 7 to 9 hours of good sleep. Make sure your room's organized. Make sure it's completely dark. Make sure you're listening to something nice as you go to sleep, or listen to nothing if you can't sleep. But yeah, as long as you get 7 to 9 hours, you're fine. You're fine. Anyway, that's a quick sort of rundown on how to get big as a skinny guy. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments. Now, we'll be making more in-depth videos about this. So just let me know if you want it, or let me know if you have any questions, and that will be a signal for me to go, yeah, it's worth actually mentioning this, because there is a lot to mention, even when you're sort of just going, oh yeah, all you need is go to the gym and have a good diet and have good sleep. Like, those are the simple basics, the bare bone basics, which I've kind of given you in this video, but you really do need a little bit more knowledge and insight in each of those things. These all really interlink. I expect you guys to sort of piece the puzzles together, because they really are all linked. Sleep, diet, gym, they're all linked with each other if you want the best version of yourself to come out, which is from skinny to big, right? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please let me know in the comments if you want me to make an in-depth version of this. I really would like to see if anyone would like that, because I think it'd be very helpful for you guys to know, for example, what sort of exercise to do, what specifically to eat, when to eat, what time should I go to sleep, how do I make my sleep better, how do I recover best on rest days. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is it for now, and I'll see you in the next one.